Deary me, it has taken a little while for this fog event to actually get fixed, but you may have noticed when this fog event was first released, everyone already had their map filled out if you played the previous fog event, because unfortunately what happened is they'd saved everyone's progress from the previous event. Some players have gotten extra insignias because of this bug, other people weren't able to because they'd already passed over the tiles. But anyway, you'll see that I've actually already been moving around on my map, and we do actually have maps uploaded in the DC event guide section of the Discord server, and I have uploaded a map that just shows you the insignia locations only, which is super duper cheap. And then there is also a second map which shows you the location and path to get all of the event items. So that includes insignias, that includes the special fishies from the collection, and it includes the mully chests as well. So one thing I will point out about these maps, because again, you can open this up in the Discord server, click open in browser, and then you'll get a bigger version. You can zoom in, do whatever you want with it. But one thing I noticed is that they may have given us 4,000 currency, including yesterday and today's resets, because they did a full reset on the event. But they forgot to give us our starting currency, which means that this map here, I'm not saying this is the cheapest math possible theoretically, mathematically, but it is probably the cheapest path that I'm going to come up with, because I'm not even going to look at this event anymore after this. I've done the maps now, this is fine by me. But you'll see that there is a fish right in the bottom right of the map, like somewhere down here, right in the bottom right, and there is no other item to collect at that point except for a singular fish. And I'm not gonna lie, that fish is probably not gonna get you to 20 out of 20 anyway, and it is very expensive, so whether you have enough currency to get that is probably gonna come down to ads, because you can get 6,000 from resets, 500 from quests, so that's 6,500. But to get all the items, you'd need to get at least an extra 555 from the ads, and that assumes that you finish every single quest as well, which most people don't. But if you just want to get all of the event items minus that fish in the bottom right that's on the blue path, then you can get that for 5,580, which is definitely doable. Or if you just skip the right path entirely and go top right as the last movement that you do, so you could do like left, bottom right, left, top left, then top right at the end. Instead, you could take that to 5,540 total. So it's very doable with the amount that we get from resets alone. So that is the reason why you'll see that I'm actually very close, because I'm already heading to the top right. All of the other stuff for me has been collected. It is just the top right that I am waiting on. So that's why I've already spent my currency as it is. But it's been a big mess with this event so far. But on top of that, we might as well open up some of our chesties that we've been getting from these events, because we do have our 60 chest. But let's go from top to bottom. Let's not skip ahead. 10 gems is okay. I don't mind 10 gems. I do really want to get random berserker orbs though. That is pants. That is honestly horrific. Please don't give me a duplicate heroic. Okay, that was worse. Okay, well, that is how badly those openings can go. So I guess GG go next. We go for our 60 next time. All I've gotten so far is Mave drops and drops like that. So we are just going to be full of Maves and absolutely nothing else. But of course, picking up all of these fish, we do also have the Home No More collection. But getting to 20 out of 20 is probably not going to happen anyway, no matter how hard you try, and even if you pick up that extra fish in the bottom right. So I'm not too bothered about it. We'll pick up the extra stuff from this collection. But this collection is not fantastic. I think they really need to take the epic orbs. Basically anything below legend they need to take out of this. Even if they take out legend and just make it mythical and heroic only. Like, look at that, every single drop just then was epic. That's ridiculous. It should not be that likely to get epic orbs, because they are utterly useless for us. The others all have a use, but you know, that's how the event collections go sometimes. But I'm not complaining, because again, we did just get endurance karma from the holo, so we get some good luck. We get a reaper perk, that's not too bad. Depends on what you need, really. But you know, you win some, you lose some, and we lost on the chest, but we won in the holo. So I will take that as it is. Thank you very much, game. And we also have a new alliance chest at the moment, which is hatching eggs. And as you can see, I've got many eggs here at the moment. I've got some on a shortish cooldown coming up. We do have our cosmic Detto that's getting pulled through our lucky breeding dragon. And I'm already recalling another cosmic detonation, so we'll have him at E4/E5 before you even know it. But ads still broken on PC as well, which is another problem. But make sure you are logging in and getting your other insignias every single day from the web store, the daily streak section. But at the moment, because of the bugs and everything like that, I am sitting at 8 out of 100. Obviously, if you could get everything out of the fog event, including the bugged bit, if you hadn't already gone over the insignia tiles, you could have more than that by now. But we are sitting at 8 currently. And the main reason for that is just because I don't really have any of these ascended dragons yet. I do have a few ascendeds, not very many. But obviously, if we wanted to get a lot of insignias from the collection, we would have needed like all of the ascended dragons, and we would have needed to empower them. And every time I open up the quest now, the game bugs out. So I don't like that change that they've made to the quests when they literally just don't work anyway. But regardless, you know, like I said, you win some, you lose some. And in this case, some people won out with the fog event, other people got screwed over. But just to clarify, the fog event is now air quote fixed, so you can treat it like you would any normal fog event. But I would always recommend getting open a guide so that you know exactly where you're going. And even if it is not the cheapest map guide, which I don't know, it might be, it might not be, but as long as you can get everything that you want out of the event, that is the important thing. So that is why we've got different maps usually depending on what a person needs. But again, with the legendary carnivorous, with some of these dragons, the reason I don't suggest them is because they've been available before. And like, if you ever want to check whether a dragon is available, most of the time you can see in their profile here, it normally tells you how to acquire them if you don't already have them. And as you can see, I've already got this dragon, so I have no interest in getting him from the event. So especially since you can't afford to go for the event items and the dragon, I would suggest going for the event items. But if you get bad drops, then, well, seems kind of pointless, doesn't it? But anyway, that was the latest update from today. We will be having new arena soon as well, so there is that. But for now, I'm just going to keep chilling. I'm going to keep getting some new dragons, getting our cosmic detonation breeds and hatches going, and then we can start trading for our karma dragons and everything else, because again, now that we've got more and more karmas stacking up, like endurance, karma, ambition, we're probably going to get the others quite easily now, but definitely want to get those berserkers eventually, but game doesn't want to give them to me, so oh well, it is what it is. For now, I'm going to be chilling. We're going to finish this either in 3rd or 4th place. I don't really care either way. As long as I get one of the gem rewards, it is fine by me. But yeah, I'm not going to bother further with the heroic marathon because I just do not care enough. TBH, I'm not going to get the skill skin anyway, so definitely don't really care. As long as I get Haz eventually to E5 one day, but Harpy comes first, High Quantum Wormhole comes first, so Haz, his ass, can wait a little bit longer. But anyway, wish you the best of luck with all of your events, and I hope you get everything that you want out of the Fog Island. For now, it is way too hot. It is scorching inside this house in the UK. It's too humid, so I'm gonna go, I don't know, throw some ice on me or something. But best of luck, and don't forget that those guides exist, okay? Thankies!